You guys hear this? OpenAI just dropped their own web browser called Atlas because apparently Google Chrome wasn't spying on us efficiently enough. Like, hey, we know everything you type, say, whisper near your toaster, but what if we made it feel more conversational? Shall we? Sam Altman, the guy who looks like if tech optimism had anxiety, said this once a decade. Oh, man. You guys hear this? OpenAI just dropped their own web browser called Atlas because apparently Google Chrome wasn't spying on us efficiently enough. Like, hey, we know everything you type, say, and whisper near your toaster, but what if we made it feel more conversational? Sam Altman, the guy who looks like if tech optimism had anxiety, said this is a once a decade opportunity to rethink what a browser can be. Yeah, you know what I want in my browser? Existential dread. I want it to judge me when I Google, is this normal to talk to your microwave? So Alice is basically ChatGPT, but it is the internet now. Like you ask, hey Alice, what's the weather? And it's like, you don't need to know that, Robert. Just trust me. Stay inside and reflect. It's wild though. OpenAI has 800 million users, but most of them are free. Translation, the world's most advanced AI is basically running on exposure. Like, hey, ChatGPT, can you summarize this article? Sure, but could you tag me in your Instagram story after? And apparently they're still losing money, which is impressive because they literally built a robot that writes your emails, your essays, your breakup texts, and it still can't make rent. Even Tesla's like, "Damn, bro, you good?" You know who's terrified right now? Google, because Atlas doesn't just search the web, it replaces it. You ask a question and it summarizes everything so you never have to click a link again. Basically, it's like a librarian who burns all the books after reading them to you. OpenAI is going to be like, congratulations, you just use Atlas to learn something new. And it'll be like, cool, can I see the sources? And Atlas will go, no. Why not? Because I am the source. They're launching it first on MacBooks because of course they are. You think they're testing it on Windows? No, that's for peasants. Atlas doesn't want to run next to Minesweeper. It wants to be next to your Aura crystal wallpaper. You know what I mean? But don't worry, Android users, your turn's coming later, which in tech terms means sometime between the apocalypse and Duke Nukem Forever 2. Honestly, this whole thing feels like OpenAI looked in the internet and said, you know what this needs? Less humanity and more vibes, you know? Vibes, that word again. Like we've gone from typing in search bars to talking to AI therapists to a browser that basically goes, don't worry, I already read the whole internet for you. You know, you wouldn't have liked it. And you know, somewhere right now, Sam Altman is staring into space saying, this isn't a browser, it's a revolution. Meanwhile, your grandma's just trying to check her AOL email, and Atlas is explaining the philosophical implications of clicking refresh. At this rate, in 10 years, we won't have browsers, search bars, or even thoughts. You'll just blink twice and ChatGPT will whisper, I already did that for you, sweetie. It's unreal. And, you know, and we'll love it because the only thing better than free information is not having to think about it at all. Think about that.